My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is March 31st, 2023. It is 2:22 a.m. It took me an hour to put a whole bunch of tweets on a list for you guys, and it looks like I'm gonna be recording until the kids are up because there's a lot. So we have the case regarding Samantha Markle, what came out of Florida, and Donald Trump, Charity, Archwell tax. So there's a lot of things that came out yesterday, only yesterday in the afternoon of all time. This is why my list was not really all set up, because I was really busy editing and put whatever I needed to do, I was doing them, and I tried to stay away from social media. And what's really funny, one of the videos that I edited yesterday, see, this is part 2. Part 1 I already made it public, but for some reason part 2, same title, except let's fix this. Same title, the only difference is I put part 2. So YouTube, you know, is giving me a problem. They want to review it, so I already put the request for them to review it. There's no copyright issue here. So unfortunately, part 2 you're gonna see until not the 31st. Oh, thank God I checked that. It should be part 1. You guys gonna see it in the morning. Where is part 1? There's part 1 right here. I haven't done how do you call this, thumbnails for it. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Oh, there's part 1. Yeah, it's fine. Part 1. Okay, the 9th, let's make it the 9th at 6. Maybe I'll change this later. The 9th 6 a.m. the 9th 10 a.m. on same day but different time. Okay, I do publish. Okay, so now let's go on Twitter because I have a lot of things to share with you. We are gonna start with this. All right, what a bad week for Meghan's haters. Scammy's case dismissed. Trump case going to trial, prison. Andrew Tate staying in prison. So this is just to get you a head start of what's going on, but when I get to the lawsuit I'll read it in a better screenshot. This is too blurry, but it's the same thing that we see here. She put it together. We're gonna I have it in the other tweet. So there's that with Donald Trump indictment. I haven't been following Tate's case ever since I mentioned it. That was it with me, because I know how it started because of what he was doing to, what's that activist, Greta something, and then she was trolling him back, and then due to his, I don't know, insecurity or macho kind of behavior, trying to respond back, and there was a pizza box on the desk, and the pizza box that he took the video and trying to clap back at Greta had what's that code, you know, the code where you could scan code, and the government in Romania, I guess, was looking for him due to trafficking, and they wanted to see if he was in the country. Once they scanned the code says, you know, it's located wherever, I guess, in the vicinity. So they went in and grabbed him, and ever since he's been in prison. So after that I haven't following it. Okay, it's not my thing. I didn't even know who he was, so it's there until what is it, I think when I was showing you guys the issue with him, the squad put videos of him and I think Piers Morgan's show where he was saying whatever he said about Meghan. So that's all I know about him. After that, I don't know. So I leave him alone. He's a baggage for God, so that's it. So that's some of the comment. Yeah, she still may end up paying legal fees. The way I understood it is layman's term. The judge said it was premature to award in case the sister repeal, but the judge seemed to say it's a full errand if she does. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, because I remember I read the whole document, whatever that was there, that was on social media. I read it so I could understand it. So while I was reading it, I recorded and shared it with you. So from what I understand is that she said if she loses that case, she's gonna file something else based on something else, whatever it was. So I haven't really read the full. I did whatever the recent 3 pages. It wasn't full pages. Whatever the squad shared regarding that court document, the most recent one, up to date, the result of the case, I read it. Okay, but I don't have the, how do you call this, the thing. Maybe I could go back if I remember where I kept that link. Okay, so let's continue with this. Okay, Philip Schofield got exposed by being a pedo. He is one of Meghan haters. I think I have it somewhere, not on this one, on this particular group of tweets. Yeah, some kid he been communicating with. Oh man, Scammy should at least pay Meghan's attorney, teach her a lesson. Alright, it's not completely over yet. Alright, so let's go to the next one. The next one has to do those squad are talking about making jokes here. Now we're doing Trump. Okay, CNN, a grand jury in Manhattan has voted to indict Donald Trump, the first time in American history that a current or a former president has faced criminal charges, according to 3 sources familiar with matter. Alright, so there's a video of that. I'll be showing you a screenshot of it. Okay, here's the news of Donald Trump indictment. Breaking. A Manhattan grand jury has reportedly voted to indict Donald Trump for his role in arranged hush money payment to cover up his affair with adult film actress Stormy Daniels. The move makes Trump first former president ever to be criminally indicted. So, yeah.
We have major breaking news, indeed historic breaking news right now. CNN's Kara Scannell is in New York for us covering this story. What are you learning, Kara?
Well, 3 sources tell me, and my colleague John Miller, that a Manhattan grand jury has indicted former President Donald Trump in connection with the hush money payment scheme. This indictment is under seal, according to sources, and the exact charges are not yet known at this time. But this investigation has been going on for a long time. The decision to move and seek and get an indictment of a former president is the first time that has been done in U.S. history. This could have a significant impact on the presidential campaign.
We have major breaking news, indeed historic breaking news.
I was thinking of something. This is why sometimes when I think of it, I have to pause the video and say, but I forgot. Oh, he has also Georgia to think about. I don't know if they're gonna do it. This is the one that I was thinking. I don't know if some of you were following me during there was an election, midterm election, where you have what's his name, the former oh my God, what's his name, the former mayor of New York, Giuliani. Yes, Giuliani's son was running for governor, and a whole bunch of other people, some of his groups were running for governorship in New York. I told you guys why they were running, because if they had won, it's to dismiss all those things that happening in New York. Okay, so that's that. I don't even need to read all of these comments. It's just emojis, GIF, and things like that. All right, so there's another one. It is a thread. Is there more about it? Let me see. That's the only thing I will. Is there more videos? Okay, so people still responding in emojis and things like that. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet, and it's still about Donald Trump. Let's see what they say. And I have one more about him. Okay, breaking. CNN is saying there are 34 counts in the Trump indictment. Okay, so nobody knows. We just heard the report that it is sealed. People don't know the full extent of it. Okay, so that's it. I don't want to go too much into it because let's see, what else did I bookmark for it? If I need to go back to it again, I could come to these tweets and read those comments, because I have other important things to share with you, which you guys are more inclined to listen to, the Sussexes and things like that. Indicted. So that's Chris Evans. This is the last one regarding Trump. So I don't follow Trump, so I would not know Trump tweeted this. All right, these thugs and radical left monsters have just indicted the 45th president. He's talking in third person and it's about him. Okay, the 45th president of the United States of America and the leading Republican candidate by far for the 2024 nomination for president. You know why he's running? So he could, he's gonna pick up exactly where he left, and then he's gonna, how do you call this, like remove all charges against him and all of this. This is an attack on our country, the likes of which has never been seen before. It is likewise a continuing attack on our once free and fair election. The USA is now a third world nation, a nation in serious decline. So sad, because he put it there. So it's 15 seconds of her laughing. Counsel Mays had to bend in there with the grand jury. Okay, this one, I don't know. I'm not really inclined to listen to all of this, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, share with you. So a lot of emojis. Alright, so now let's go to Samantha. I'm sorry if you really want to know about this. If you do, put the timestamp and then let me know what you want me to re-record again if you're not on Twitter, and then I'll go straight to it and then go on my list and then re-record the whole thing for you and read those stuff for you. Otherwise, keep on checking my community board. There are things I don't share on videos, they are on my community board. Okay, so now let's get to the Samantha thing, and the rest are pretty much that. And I see my last one is Donald Trump and Samantha. So if it reach an hour, that will be the last one. Other than that, I'll continue recording. Okay, Scammy LOST dismissed with prejudice and 14 days allow on other counts. Congratulations, Meghan. So this is the one that I wanted to read, and that's the same one that was on the screenshot of the first tweet that I share with you. Okay, Samantha M. Markle, plaintiff, defendant Meghan Markle. There's the case number. Order. This cause is before the court on defendant Meghan Markle's motion to dismiss the first amended complaint, docket 34, plaintiff Samantha Markle's response on opposition, docket 41, and defendant's reply, docket 48, for the reasons set forth below. Okay, now I remember. Samantha had placed the thing, okay, filed the motion, and then in response to the motion, the lawsuit, Meghan responded and wanted to be dismissed. So the judge is responding on Meghan's to dismiss the case. This is where we are now. So it's not fully over yet. Now I understand. Now I get it. I just remember about that. For the reasons set forth, the court will grant the motion to dismiss plaintiff defamation claims based on the book Finding Freedom will be dismissed with prejudice. Her remaining claims will be dismissed without prejudice. Okay, will, which means she hasn't dismissed it yet. Okay, this is why I wanted to read the whole thing, because this is not everything. This person who saw the document only put portion of it. Okay, there's 4. Okay, conclusion, which mean, okay, let's see here. Let's say this is the first page. Where's page 2, page 3, and then this page. So I wanted to read what page 2 and 3 says, and part of page 1. Okay, conclusion. For the foregoing reason, the court grants the motion to dismiss plaintiff claims based on Finding Freedom will be dismissed with prejudice, as plaintiff cannot plausibly allege that defendant published the book and amended. Meghan did not write the book. This was given. Okay, an amendment of these claims will be futile. Plaintiff will be allowed one final opportunity to repeat her claims related to defendant CBS interview and her claim for injuries falsehood. So they're giving her one more chance to prove her case. So she's not, remember, only if you have been following every single video. And one, I think it was last year or in the middle of the year prior, Samantha wanted to get the judge off the case. She claimed that because Meghan is friend with President Obama, and President Obama is the one who appointed that judge who's overseeing the case, so Samantha wanted that judge to be removed from her case. So the judge was like, you know, she's not gonna do that because it's not like she's buddy with President Obama. It was work purposes. They appointed her, you know, and then she got the position. So Obama has nothing to do with that. So now I think the judge is being very critical to give a perfect reason, because Samantha had no reason. So they're giving her another chance to plead her case, to prove her case. So far she have not proved her case. That's what I see here. Plaintiff will be allowed one final opportunity to replead her claim related to defendant's CBS interview and her claim for injuries falsehood. So she didn't prove that. Okay, during the hearing, they didn't prove that. You know, remember, defamation is very hard to prove, so she has to really show the court how she was financially deprived from that interview and many other things. Okay, accordingly, accordingly, it is ordered: 1. Defendant's motion to dismiss for failure to state a claim, docket 34, is granted. So whatever Meghan had, whatever docket 34 had said, and Meghan show her, you know, prove her part on this, so they dismiss that. The court agree with Meghan. Okay. 2. Plaintiff defamation claim based on the content of the book Finding Freedom are dismissed with prejudice. So they dismiss that because Meghan didn't write the book. It's not Meghan's book, Finding Freedom. Okay. 3. Plaintiff defamation claim based on defendant CBS interview and her claim for injury falsehood are dismissed without prejudice. So they dismiss that as well. Okay, for the foregoing reason, plaintiff may file an amended complaint within 14 days of this order. So this is the part here. Number 3, so the judge want her to prove her case. Okay, they're giving her a lifeline. This is a lifeline that the judge is giving her before she could finalize everything. Okay, I'm not a, this is my disclaimer, I am not a lawyer. Don't take whatever I say as legal advice because I'm not an attorney. I'm just giving you my opinion, my understanding of what I'm reading. Okay, and you guys could refute it. If you are a legal expert, feel free to comment on the comment section, say I'm wrong, this is not what this meant. Okay, hey, this is why the comment section is open. Okay. Number 4, defendant's request for attorney's fees and costs under the anti-SLAPP statute are denied without prejudice as premature. I understand why she said that, because remember, number 3, they're giving her 14 days to refile, or not refile, to prove her case a little bit more regarding the CBS thing here. So the case is not over yet. So what Meghan had asked for Samantha to pay her legal fees. So the judge is saying, because of number 3, there's 14 days she could refile, okay, to prove her case some more until she sees whatever Samantha decided to file after the 14 days. Then the judge will look into that. So there's a question mark to this. Meghan may get what she wanted, for Samantha to pay her legal fees. Okay, so it's still ongoing. It's not completely over, depending what Samantha does on number 3. And if 14 days pass, they didn't file anything, then the judge will finalize everything. And then, you know, if the judge feel like Samantha should pay Meghan's fees. That's it. So the ball now is on Samantha's corner. Meghan already got a good portion of it dismissed. This part here, number 4, I think Meghan is doing it just for the sake of, for her to leave her alone. Because I don't think, Meghan knows she doesn't have the money, but whoever is pushing her, whoever is pushing Samantha to file these claims against Meghan, so they're gonna speed up the money. This kind of thing. Alright, so this is my understanding of what I've seen so far. So page 2 and 3, I don't see it. I don't have that. Okay, so this is what's going on social media, and that's what I'm sharing with you. Okay, just 1, she can refile. Yeah. Okay, I will file for legal fees because the royal family or Daily Fail probably backs Scammy. We can't have any defenders going after Meghan. Alright, so that's the comment on that. Let's go to the next tweet. And I think it's make reference to that. I'm not gonna read the screenshot again, just the comment. Unless there's more nah, see the same thing. This the same thing. I'm not gonna read it again. If page 2 and 3 are there, then I'll read it. That's different. Okay, but so far that's all that's going on that I've seen so far on social media. Okay, so let me read the caption and some of the comments. So the other daughter can still file a new motion for the CBS interview, but we know Meghan didn't even name her. Okay, was it 1 or is it I or 1? If her lawyer is honest, he will advise her to drop the case. That's what I think too. Yeah. Okay, let's read some of the comments. Tuckton stated in the hearing on 2/15. Okay, so I need to go on that particular things video that I did around that time, so I could look for the what is it? There's a link of an article. Within the article, if you put the case number, you could see some of the thing that file. Maybe I will be able to see everything. Okay, if I remember to do that. Okay, Tutton stated in the hearing on 2/15/23 that he will be going after the claim in the Netflix documentary if this was dismissed. Vonnie original filing was already gutted and redone. I can tell you on a personal level, Samantha doesn't know when to stop. Wow. But remember, there's this thing here where Donald Trump's lawyers were filing some bogus claims and all of that, so this could backfire her. She could file as much as she wants, but if the court find it very annoying, they could make her pay some stuff like they did with, I don't know the term, there's a term for it, but I don't know it. But Donald Trump was filing some bogus claim and whatever, so they made Donald Trump's attorney pay some fine because they should know that certain things is bogus. In other words, what I got from it is that Donald Trump attorney were not advising Trump in a legal manner that this should not be filed, this kind of thing. So those lawyers who's filing those claims should be careful, because I've seen it already at least 2 or 3 times already during Donald Trump thing, trying to, I guess he needs money. He can just keep on filing stuff, he will win. But sometimes the court gets annoyed and go after, make those attorneys pay some fine. I think it was in $1 million. Alright, so they better be careful too on that aspect. I didn't even know this could be done until until it happened to Trump. Okay, even if she refile, she will just confirm Meghan's assertion that they were not close, so no defamation. If her lawyers have any sense, they will tell her she lost and to move on. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. What was the worst said in the CBS interview? That she was an only child. Okay, but the date is from 2022. The ancestors and Diana are hard at work. Who's next? She's only adding to the fees she's going to have to pay Meghan. Yep, that's another thing as well. After 14 days, if Samantha hasn't refiled the CBS part, then Meghan's attorney can then refile a request under anti-SLAPP for fees to be paid by Samantha's. Yes. Okay. The tabloid is paying the attorney, so it's a go. That's what I'm saying. All right. Let's see here. It says 2022. Let's see here. But there's this date here. File. So they probably had it. I see what. Maybe the judge, I don't know how things work. Okay, I do not know how things work within the court system. I'm just inserting my opinion here. It is possible the judge did it on March 30th, 2022. I don't know, okay? But it got to whoever is supposed to be making it public on this day, okay? March 30th, 2023. This is what important here. The date it was filed, right here. There's the date right here, okay? Anybody who's in the legal system, go feel free. A lot of things to correct here with what I'm saying. Okay, I already put my disclaimer. Don't take anything that I say for advice or legal whatever. But whatever, correct me if you know. Okay, let her file, so she will lose. This way, she will end up paying Meghan's legal fee. Request for her to pay legal fees on that case was dismissed without prejudice too. 2. If Sam tries to appeal this or file another lawsuit, I could see her sponsor tell she'll eat Meghan's legal fees and pay for the attorneys that represent her if she doesn't cut the losses. Alright, there's that. What has Dan Wooten said now? Okay, her lawyer is not going to tell her that. He then bothered to tell her that her claim had no merit from the start, but make that money. And this is what I'm saying. If the same lawyer filed that claim, there's a possibility the judge might come after the attorney to say you're not pretty much advising your client in the legal aspect of things. Remember, one of Samantha's lawyer quit, okay? So she knows already. She didn't want to jeopardize her reputation and her licenses as well. All right, so let's read what's there and move to the next one. It's still about Samantha. Okay, the biggest loser is Sam's case is the British media. For 6 years, it used Sam as a credible source about Meghan's life. This court ruling basically said she's not. I won't be surprised the British media is funding the lawsuit, pressuring Sam to take the loss. Okay, seem to be based on a technicality, not merit. Meghan will file for all costs. There has to be some consequences for this chick or her grief will never end. That's another thing. She better quit while Meghan's very expensive lawyers' fees are adding up. That's why. Alright. Looks like the perfunctory legal obligation by the judge, but if I recall, was even weaker than the finding freedom argument, as it was on injurious claim on Meghan not remembering when last she had seen TOD. It will be thrown out and the broke one can get money from her enablers to pay up. Okay, bankruptcy ahead. Bankruptcy ahead, I like that one. Alright, and the thing is that what's going on in the UK as well, they don't want this thing to coincide. Okay, breaking news, Scammy case dismissed, a double winning day for Princess Meghan of Sussex. Same thing, okay, same document. I'm not gonna read it again. Okay, but she can amend. Okay, that's if she has another strong proof of defamation. But with Harry's case against the UK media bribery, I doubt she'd pursue this. All road will lead to KP. Yep, that's exactly that. Yeah, she has to pay Meghan's attorney fee. Not yet. Not yet. It will. Yes, including all costs. No, not yet. Not yet. Because I just read the thing. Not yet. Let's see here. Okay, so there's someone who's no, which is ridiculous. It's just that the judge put a pause to it. From my understanding, the judge put a pause to it after 14 days if she hasn't filed anything back to prove her case, because what the judge have seen is very weak. It doesn't equate to defamation. So the judge is giving her one last time to prove her case if there was any defamation on the CBS Oprah interview. Okay, so once she does that, and based on what the judge see and review, remember, now everything is coming into play. I remember when I was doing the other video regarding her file, is that the judge was upset that they did not put any clips or documentation of what was said in the Oprah interview. And I believe the judge went to watch the Oprah interview. I think they give her certain timestamp on those videos where she could look and things like that. I think. Okay, so the judge probably saw the interview, sat down and watched it, and tried to find where there is a defamation there. So the judge probably already see the interview. So now what the judge is saying here, go back, look at what you can do to show me that Meghan says something that is defamatory. Now, once the judge get that part after 14 days, then she will finalize the case. The case is not finalized yet, but so far it is looking very strong in favor for Meghan. So now Samantha needs to strengthen her case. That's what I see here. Okay, and this is why the judge then award Meghan any attorney fees yet. It's on pause. Once the 14 days come up, whatever Samantha does, then the judge will react based on that. And it's possible Samantha probably gonna have to pay the Meghan's attorney's fee, from what I see so far. Okay, let's see here. That's how it works here in the US. You are responsible for the other party's fee, but not yet. Okay, I know that, but the judge denied it, and someone else had said she was getting them. Now I see that the judge said the request was premature. I mean, just read the thing yourself instead of seeing what other people saying. This is why I like to read those documents myself. If I saw the full PDF of it, like I did on my previous videos when I was covering the case, then I don't need to rely on those comments. Sometimes I rely on those comments when I don't see the Royal Rats screenshots, because I'm not gonna go in their stuff to click. So once you see the thing, read it yourself, then you could discredit whatever you see. All right, not yet. Judge said it's too early to make a decision on cost. Samantha still has chance to refile. This is what I understand as well. To refile the portion of her claim that the judge didn't dismiss outright. This is 100%. This is exactly what I get. Not yet. Not until the other part of the case about the Oprah interview is adjudicated. They have 14 days to amend and refile. That's the thing here. No, she doesn't, as it said in the order. Okay, I know, right? Bummer. Okay, so just read the thing. It's there, instead of reading people's comment. Okay, next tweet, still about Samantha. Okay, Sussex squad, Scammy lawsuit has been dismissed. Hope Meghan Markle will sue her for legal harassment. What a day for our beautiful princess. This is a very good thing. Now, if Samantha refiles something else, depend on how it's very sad. It's very sad when you think about it. At some point, if she keeps on going after Meghan like that, yes, I think Meghan should file something against her for her to leave her alone, because she can't keep on going to court like that. Meghan doesn't have time for this nonsense. This is pure nonsense. Okay, please read well. Scam has 14 days to file an amended complaint of the order for the dismiss of the interview. The payment of Meghan attorney fees are denied. Not fully. The claim against Meghan for finding freedom or dismissed with prejudice. Is it the same as the 3 July one? How many complaints have she filed? Okay, she can file how many complaints she wants. She'll lose them all. Okay, with prejudice, I believe that means she cannot try to rework this suit and refile. Bawaha. I don't know what that means. Okay, and the legal term, I do not know what that means. But the thing is right here. Okay, let's look at the last 2 pages, the bottom part here. Number 3. Okay, 1 and 2 dismiss. That's for Meghan. Okay, whatever Meghan had asked, that's for Meghan. But 3 and 4, this is where the issues are. 3. Plaintiff defamation claim based on defendant CBS interview and her claim for injurious falsehood or dismissed without prejudice. Okay, this is where the pause is here. Okay, the judge is inclined to dismiss that part. However, for the ongoing reason, plaintiff may file an amended complaint within 14 days of this order. So the judge already dismissed the CBS interview part here, but the judge is giving her one more chance to prove her case, to show her why the CBS interview is defamatory to her. Okay, the judge is already leaning to dismiss it on Meghan's favor. Okay, but the judge is giving her one more chance to prove her case why the CBS interview is defamatory to Samantha. Okay, with that being said, because this is on hold, but more so on Meghan's corner, on Meghan's favor, So now number 4, defendant's request for attorney's fee. This is Meghan here, where Meghan is asking the judge to make Samantha pay her attorney's fee. Okay, defendant's request for attorney's fees and costs under the anti-SLAPP statute are denied without prejudice. That's the part here, without prejudice, and there's here without prejudice as well as premature. Premature meaning that this is still ongoing. Number 3 is still ongoing. She needs to know what Samantha has as her evidence, and if she doesn't file, then it's gonna go in Meghan's favor. Yes, Samantha needs to pay attorney's fees. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, premature meaning that it's too early for her to decide that because of this. Number 3, because she's giving her more chance, Samantha another chance to prove her case. Okay, so this is why the judge have not given Meghan that part as well, because it's too premature, it's too early to tell, because Samantha hasn't filed a complaint or whatever. Okay, let's see here. Okay, with that being said, let's what else? I knew it would treat it. It should, because you cannot force someone to have grown up together with you when two years or 17 years apart. By the time she took her first step and tried to say was married, okay, can force someone to know you. Just go back under your rock, will you? All right, let's see here. Get back, yeah, get back to where you once belong. Sing the song. Okay, let's go to the next one. I might have to cancel all the rest of the Samantha thing because it's almost the same thing. All right, there's this here. Okay, Meals on Wheels lost her court case. There's all sort of names. There's the same documents again. Let me see if there's more to it, just to be safe. No, same thing. All right, so forget that. There's this. The squad of responding on emoji, not Meal on Wheels. Haha. Meals on Wheel, same thing. All right, let's go to the next one. I have a lot, so there's no reason for me to keep on reading emojis. Okay, there's this here. So let me make sure I have this right. Scammy owns evidence disprove her case. So this is the thing. I think someone had put it. Yes, there's more to it. Let me read that part. Someone put that one here. Yes, right here. So this is what I was saying. I need to see page 2 and 3, and then they have 4 and 5 over there. Okay, a plaintiff attempt to plead a viable cause of action may be defeated by her own evidence. Okay, so no, that's like some part of the law, whatever. Defend this, Okay, this is some case. Other case, our duty to accept the fact and the complaint as true does not require us to ignore specific actual detail of the pleading in favor of general or conclusory allegation. See also Associate Builder Inc. Versus a la Power, conclusory allegation and unwarranted deduction of fact are not admitted as true, especially when such conclusion are contradicted by facts disclosed by a document appended to the complaint. If the appended document to be treated as part of the complaint for all purpose under rule, there's this, reveal facts which foreclose recovery as a matter of law, dismissal is appropriate. All right, so I don't know if this was part of the case of the judge put it, but it's there. All right, so they use her own evidence, her own words to dismiss the case. All right, next tweet, still about Samantha. Oh, what just happened here? Let's see here. I copied the same thing, did I? No. Next tweet. Okay, what the hell? It's showing the same thing. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so there's this. I hope British and Australian shitty daytime TV interview pay enough to cover Samantha's legal fees. Okay, she'll have to start a GoFundMe. They are honoring bound, enough said. Okay, then Wooten should chip in a few thousand, but then he might need it to pay his fine for libel and criminal intrusion. Yeah, that's what's going on in the UK. Alright, so that's it with this. Next tweet, and then I'll be done. I think I'm gonna keep it as that. As one video. And another news, Scammy lawsuit against Duchess Meghan has been dismissed. Okay, the Scammy have to pay money she doesn't have. I think she has to pay for Meghan's legal fees, but I'm not sure. Not yet. Okay, there's a pause to the case so far. Not yet. So what Meghan wrote in her book was dismissed with prejudice and can be appealed. Meghan didn't write the book. Okay, it's Finding Freedom. Who wrote the book? Is Scobie and Caroline something. Okay, so it's not Meghan's book. But what she said in the CBS interview can be appealed again. Yes, that. Okay, and not appeal. She has to prove her case. What did Meghan say that was defamatory in the interview? The judge giving her one more chance. Okay, and it looks like Meghan was denied for payment of her attorney's fees. Not yet. Is on pause. Paused. I mean, Meghan didn't write a book. There's that again. Okay, where did you see it? There's that. The actual ruling. Some pages I think are missing. Okay, there's this. They are having a great day. Yep. Tell us more, please. Okay, same thing again, being retweeted. Okay, wait, what? When? Receipt, please. Okay, this is what I like. When the squad don't know, they ask for receipt and then they're putting it for them. Okay, so this is what matters. Once you read that, whatever social media says, it doesn't matter because you have the fact on your side because you read it. Next tweet, this is the last one. I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna keep it by itself. Donald Trump and Samantha Markle in the same day. Terrific vibe here. All right, there's that. America, there's this. Just sitting back and sipping my wine, watching the beauty unfold. There's that. Celebration. I'm in the US. What's up with Samantha? Okay, Gwyneth too. I was Team G in this instant. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to her suit, but I know it was going on because some of the law nerds that I followed during the how do you call this, the Johnny Depp case, were talking about it, but I didn't really watch that because I didn't really care. But it looks like Gwyneth Paltrow won her case. I think she sued for $1, so counter sue for $1. She won her case and whatever. Okay, so that's it. Let's pray. Send a prayer for thanks. Okay, prayer for thanks. Prayer. What did I type? Prayer for thanks. Okay, let's see it. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings you have bestowed on my life. You have provided me with more than I can ever imagine. You have surrounded me with people who always look out for me. You have given me family and friends who bless me every day with kind words and action. Let's pick one of this. All right, let's pick that. Dear God, thank you for all the blessing in my life, big and small. Thank you for surrounding me with people who love and care about me. In Jesus' holy name, I pray. Amen. So that's it with this video. I will do another video where it's gonna KFC. Oh shit, 2-4. It's only 4 of them. Maybe I could squeeze it. Let's squeeze it because I'm not fully an hour yet. Let's see here. Let's squeeze it. Okay, to get it out of the way. Okay. It sounds like Prince William and his father disagree about the Prince of Wales investiture. Okay, so I'm gonna click on it. The link will be in the description. I'm just gonna read the first paragraph and you could finish read it yourself. Prince William and Kate were surprised when King Charles announced that they were automatically the Prince of Wales. I mean, they don't know. Once, you know, someone kicked the bucket, someone else move up, okay, or move down, whichever. Okay, automatically the Prince and Princess of Wales. Just one day after Queen Elizabeth II passing, William and Kate had already assumed their Cornwall title automatically, and they changed their social media profile immediately with the Cornwall title. But the Prince of Wales title, those come with an investiture ceremony in Wales. It's more like William is the Prince of Wales presumptive because he hasn't been formally invested. Still, William and Kate were keen as ever, and they changed their social media yet again to reflect their new title back in September. Oh, they didn't know? Damn, they look very disgraced. Look at his face. Oh, jeez. They don't look very happy here. I didn't know that's what this was all about. Okay, let's go back to Twitter. Okay, there's my response here. I was looking at the picture and all of that. At that time when I responded to this 11 hours ago, I only look at the picture of him, how disgusting he looked, but I didn't read this. Okay, I really feel bad for the soldiers who train hard, but these head of fools are making a mockery out of the entire institution. Now that I read portion of it, I think I'm still standing behind that my comment. Okay, Charles was too quick to grant the title, should have used it to try to get William to learn some Welsh, etc. I mean, they shipped Charles to Wales for months to learn the language. Now he has nothing to bargain with. I mean, like I said in some other videos, they dumb down, what is it, Charles, and then the same thing pass on to William. And yeah, William is not trained for, not even to be a king. Okay, they put in his head he's gonna be king, he's gonna be king, but what they're not training him to be king, they're training him to be a puppet. So when he's king, whoever is the courtiers or whatever is gonna be the one who's dictating everything. Okay, it was very strange, but my only explanation is that Charles is terrible at negotiation. Whatever. Okay, Charles didn't have a minute to waste. He was ready to shed Prince of Wales and put that crown on. That's for sure. I mean, maybe there could be a pause or something. Whatever. After this, that's it, and move to the next one. Okay, Charles did. Okay, that's that. And it will be hard to pull off an investiture in Cardiff. The Welsh are quite adamant about wanting the title back. What is it? Even Princess Diana, she did a speech, I think in Welsh, you know, to show some sort of a respect. She learned the language. But I don't know. Princess Diana left a blueprint for all of her kids. None with the, forget, Harry is not part of this here because Harry is his mother's son. But the other one did not take 1 ounce of any of the things, the lesson that Princess Diana left for him.
Your Royal Highness, please accept the inscribed testament on which you took the oath.
Then came the big moment, and the speech, with everyone taking bets on whether the princess would attempt a few words in Welsh.
I am extremely grateful to you, Lord Mayor, and to the City Council, and to the City of Cardiff, for granting me the freedom of the city. I realise it is a very great honour, and I am most grateful. I would like to try to express my thanks to you in Welsh also. Mae'n bleser cael dod I Gymru, hoffwn ddod eto yn fuan. Diolch yn fawr.
That very passable attempt at Welsh pronunciation earned the princess a standing ovation.
Didn't learn anything from Princess Diana, but instead went on bashing her.
That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia.
Okay, the golden orb on top was a table tennis ball encased in the gold leaf. I've known this for years, but it still makes me snort. Okay, so whatever's in their head, I'll look at the picture again. I remember the disconnect there just after the Queen died. Will didn't expect to get Prince of Wales immediately. I mean, what was it? I'm shocked. He didn't know. The minute the Queen died, everybody else moved up. No wonder why the derangers were so adamant and, you know, said the nonsense about Archie and all of that. Oh my God. Who make these outfits? It's hell to wake up in the morning and be dressed in this right after your morning coffee. Say freedom, folks. This gives Hunger Game vibes. That is true. Okay, whatever that was in their head. Oh, this thing here that looks like pink, whatever. But let me go to the next tweet. Okay, now we are about KFC in Germany. This is why I wanted to just get these out of the way. The next video will be on a more happy note. Okay, laughing my ass off. Who's this German dude Justin chilling with Prince Harry and Meghan? There he just chilling in the window, and there's the shade they told Meghan and Harry had cut out pictures. Look at him just chilling. I'm telling you, we have all sorts squad everywhere. Okay, he said we have many balconies all over the globe. That's why, I mean, we have balconies in every country. Okay, I know Rottweiler is pissed. Everywhere she looks, they will hunt her. I want to buy him some Tusker. Okay, he deserves. Okay, there's that. It's not a real photo. What? It's not a real photo? What do you mean it's not a real photo? Oh, whatever. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe some. Let's see. Let's look at this. Nah, it's real because it's really hard. Well, I'm not that good with Photoshop, but if you were to Photoshop this in, it would be hard to show the transparency here of Meghan things in the back. I don't know. When you look at this, yeah, I don't know. Some people are good with Photoshop, maybe they could, but I think it would be very hard to do this. Forget what I said because there's some people who does some crazy thing with Photoshop. Maybe it's possible. Okay, Camilla and Charles will never have peace. Ha ha ha, love it. Kudos to this guy. Squad, love this guy. I love it. Okay, next tweet. And it's still about Germany. And then I have one more after that. Okay, Berlin, Germany today. There's the image again. And this, I don't think I could read it. Can I? A spectator looks out of a window with a cutout effigy of Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, waiting to see Camilla, Queen Consort, as she arrives for a visit of Comic Opera on March 30th, 2023 in Berlin, Germany. The King and Queen Consort first state's visit to Germany is taking place in Berlin, Brandenburg, and Hamburg from Wednesday, March 29th to Friday, March 31st, 2023. The King and Queen Consort state's visit to France, which was scheduled for March 26th to 29th, has been postponed due to ongoing mass strike and protests. Alright, so there's that. Okay, and he is looking innocent, like nothing to see here. His expression is funny. Oops, there's that. Amazon has the cardboard cutout of Harry and Meghan here in USA. Oh, so they could buy it. Very interesting. Okay, they really had a cutout of Harry and Meghan. I thought it was a Photoshop. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then I was like, people could do things with, what do you call this? With Photoshop, but it looks like it's rare. That spectator should be interviewed. There's a life remind me of the footy games, and their photos were on the empty seat during COVID. Yes, I remember that. I shared that with you as well. I love this, but a cutout of Princess Diana standing next to them would have been the coup de grace. Yeah, that's true too. Hey, let's give him credit. Okay, Diana's son, there's the heart, brilliant. Love this guy, and I don't know him. Okay, bravo Berlin. Alright, next tweet, and this is my last one. It's already 3:15. Next one, there's that. We can say the same about Willie and Kate's popularity. Kate is pulling away while Willie's expression shows his hesitancy to want to shake hands with children who are engaged and behind a wire fence. Harry and Meghan photo needs no explanation. Yep. There's this here. That's during the Jamaica thing. Look at them. Yep. But look at William's face. Oh my goodness. Look at his face. Whatever they put in this guy's head is mind-boggling. He look disgusted all the time. King Charles III and Camilla first staged Germany visit as the new monarch. They cannot seem to drum up the same interest and energy as Prince Harry and Meghan. There's that. Alright, Harry isn't scared of black people and touching them. William and Kate, on the other hand, look repulsed. That's for sure. Body language, yep. Please don't let them touch me. Yep, that's right. Harry and Meghan are with the people. Okay, yes, Kate flinch. Again, when being near black people, she really is bad at her role, despite the billion she will get from taxpayers over the next few years for doing shit. Okay, Henry is not and never will be king. Okay, whatever. There's that. Look at the flesh. Oh my god. You know what? That's it. Okay, I covered this during their tour. And yeah, so this is the prayer that I did, and that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I plan on doing a shop to sell hats, t-shirts, and whatnot. Okay, so it's coming up soon. Okay.
Vilavanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.